everyone, my name is Kawisi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time tuning in. Today I am bringing you yet another apartment renovation in the world of St. Clair. I know I said I was gonna do an apartment in the world of Cetra the next time I tackled an apartment build, but I was just kind of feeling St. Clair again today. I don't really know what it is. I'm just very much addicted to renovating the really tiny apartments in this world. I think it's because they're all so tiny. Like, there's 50 million really tiny lots in St. Clair and the space is all quite congested and stuff like that. I really think that's what it is that draws me to St. Clair like so much. There are some tiny lots in Cetra that I would like to renovate, but yeah, I think overall St. Clair speaks to me more because there's a lot of tiny lots and I absolutely love tiny spaces, so yeah, I'm just naturally drawn to them. But yeah, today we are decorating a studio apartment. I wanted to go for like a light and beachy sort of theme, which is actually a theme that I'm not that great with. So I'm pushing myself a little bit out of my comfort zone here. Not really. I have done a lot of air quote beachy type builds in the past, specifically on my old channel. So it's not like I'm totally new to this style, but I definitely think it's one of the styles that I'm not the best at. So yeah, let me know what you think of it once you've watched the entire video, and leave a comment in the description. This was not in the description, sorry, in the comments. This was so hard to take screenshots of because this apartment is so small. So the screenshots at the end are honestly not the best. They were the best that I could do, but they're not the best overall. So I'm really sorry about that. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, I had a lot of fun decorating this apartment. I did a lot of cluttering in the kitchen, much like I did in the last apartment renovation. I do think I prefer the last apartment renovation over this one. I still think this one is cute, but there's really something about that last apartment renovation. I don't think I'm ever gonna... Okay, well, not ever, but like I'm very much obsessed with the rustic apartment, I think I called it. I think that apartment is just absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna top that anytime soon, unless I miraculously get amazing at decorating in The Sims 3. But yeah, I did a lot more clutter than I did in that build because I had a lot more space to work with. I still want to fiddle a little bit more with cluttering kitchen spaces. I want to download a bit more kitchen clutter just because I feel like I could have done a lot better with the clutter in here if I had a few more pieces of custom content. But I'm pretty happy with it. I love how freely I can place things on the counters. It just looks so much better. The one downside, okay, there's a few downsides about The Sims 3 build by mode, performance being one of them, but like we just won't talk about that. One of the downsides of building in The Sims 3 is the fact that when you try to put things on counters, it'll snap to like a certain slot on the counter. But yeah, this little crazy box checkered thingamabobby completely changes that, and I feel like it just changes the feel of the room as a whole, and I'm just really glad that I put this back into my game. I can't believe I was playing without it, to be honest with you. Even if I didn't have custom content installed, like custom decorative pieces, I would probably still have this installed just so I could freely place the clutter pieces that EA already provides for us in this game. Yeah, I don't know, it's such a good tool. So even if you're not like big on custom content, I would highly recommend that you download this. I will leave a link to it in the description so you don't have to go and hunt it down yourself. It was also in the description of the last video where I used it. It just adds such a nice touch to your Sims houses. It looks stupid in build by mode. Obviously you've just got random boxes everywhere, and if it's like a high object, you've got random like pillars everywhere, but I promise you they disappear when you're in life mode. Live mode, sorry, I was corrected in my last video. Thank you, Maddie. Live mode, they're totally gone in live mode, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's very small. My voice just cracked, I'm so sorry. I have allergies today, or my allergies are playing up quite a bit, so my throat is a little bit all over the place. I'm actually quite congested and, you know, maybe slightly a little bit phlegmy, but you didn't need to know that. However, I felt the need to share it with you anyway, so you're welcome. But yeah, if I sound different, that's why. Probably throughout summer, I'm gonna sound a little bit congested because I get really bad hay fever, and I forgot that it's particularly bad at my parents' house, so yeah, which is where I'm living now, for those of you who don't know. I haven't had hay fever like this, or hay fever symptoms like this, in 3 years, because I moved out of my parents' home for the first time 3 years ago. And yeah, I didn't really get hay fever that bad at the house that I was living in before. I got hay fever, but only on like really, you know, I'd have a really bad day and then the rest of my days were okay. I never felt like I needed medication or anything to tone the symptoms down. Hay fever is spring allergies, by the way, for those of you who don't call it hay fever. I realize not everybody calls it hay fever, so just thought I'd clarify that for you. But yeah, I don't know what it is about being at my parents' house, but my hay fever has always been pretty bad here. But I can't complain. This house also gets a lot of sun and it has a nice vibe to it. And I actually have a backyard, which is, you know, the first time I've had a backyard in 3 years, because all I had for a backyard in my old house was a deck, a balcony. Sorry, I can't say deck because you dirty bastards think I'm saying something else because of my accent. Anyway, this is a really open apartment and I don't know, it's quite crammed even though it is so open, and I really like that about it, to be honest with you. The living room is tiny. I didn't even really have room to put a coffee table, so I didn't even attempt it. That desk might be pushing it a little bit for space. I haven't playtested it or anything because I just never think to. I mostly decorate for looks over functionality. I'm not sure if you've noticed. But yeah, you might have to switch the desk out for something else. I'm not sure if your Sims can actually get through that gap. I have a horrible feeling they can't. I'm sorry. But yeah, I cluttered up the desk in here as well. I put some sketchbooks and stuff like that on the desk. I sort of pictured an artsy sim living here. You'd think that I would picture a surfer type sim or something like that, somebody that really just loves the beach. But no, I did have someone artsy in mind. Maybe somebody artsy that just really enjoys, like, I don't know, maybe they like taking their little sketchbook down to the beach and they like doodling at the beach. Maybe they're just very inspired by the beach and like sunny weather and light colors and all that good stuff. I don't know. You can make literally whatever story you want for the Sims that live in this apartment, but that's kind of what I was thinking of. Plus I had pieces of custom content that kind of fit that sort of sim in general, so I just decided to use it. But yeah, speaking of custom content, if you guys have anywhere that you download custom content, like build mode custom content, specifically decor, you should go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, because I've been scrolling through the same blog looking for my custom content, and it's a good blog, don't get me wrong, but I also feel like I'm kind of coming across the same things, because I feel like the blog that I use, they've re-blogged the same thing a couple of times, and by a couple I mean like a few. So sometimes I feel like I'm scrolling the same thing over and over again, so if you have any recommendations for where I can find cute decorative pieces for The Sims 3, by all means let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to check it out. If you have a Sims 3 custom content blog that you reblog custom objects and stuff like that on, you should let me know that as well. Yeah, just send me your links. I would love to see. But we're just working on the bedroom now, which is once again designed for a single sim because I pushed the bed up against the wall just to utilize the space a little bit better. It's a very small apartment. I'm very much in love with tiny spaces. I'm sorry if you are more of a family simmer, but I'm really not. I don't even play in my houses at all, to be honest with you, but when I do... Actually, no, that's not even true. I've done some family homes in the past. If you look on my Kiwi Simming channel, there's some family homes over there. I'll do some family homes over here eventually. I just need to dip my toes back in to decorating in The Sims 3 and building in The Sims 3. I might do a house build after this apartment just to give the apartment renovations a little bit of a break. Maybe. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I'm having so much fun in The Sims 3. I'm not sure if you can tell by the amount of content that I've been releasing on this channel lately. This was honestly going to be a channel that I maybe posted on a couple of times a month. really just whenever I felt any sort of motivation to decorate in The Sims, I was just gonna decorate and upload it. But I've been doing that so much. I am sticking to that. I am still doing that, but it's a lot more frequent than I expected it to be. You know what I mean? I feel like I finish a build in The Sims and I just instantly want to go on to a new one because I enjoyed doing the last build so much, and I want to just get my hands on something else and just renovate something else. I really love this game. I honestly forgot how much I adore this game. It's so good. It's so calming. I love just sitting on The Sims and decorating things. Like if ever I'm feeling a little bit anxious about anything, which thankfully is not often at the moment because my mental health is pretty bloody good. But I don't know, it's just a nice way to end my day, you know? I'll jump off stream and I'll just sit on The Sims and I'll just dilly-dally in it and, you know, make cute things. I think my builds are cute. People tell me they're cute, so I trust all of you. But yeah, we're pretty much done with this apartment. I'm just sticking around with the wall colors a little bit because I wasn't sure how I felt about them. I actually think I pretty much go back to how it was initially, so this whole thing is kind of a waste of time and I don't really know why I left it in, to be honest with you. Oh, actually, no, I guess I'm changing the brick color. I don't know. I finished this build 10 minutes ago and I've already forgotten what it was that I was doing. But we are just about finished with this apartment, so I'm going to start wrapping my commentary up here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up for me and leave a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to chat with you, hear your thoughts, all that good stuff. And yeah, the download will be in the description. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for watching all the way through if you made it this far. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!